Do you guys feel like you were born leaders, or do you have an experience that happened to you at some point in your life where you felt like, oh my gosh, I really like have to step up, and now I feel like this is where my calling is at?
I just feel like we fall upwards.
I feel there's not like feel with it to me. I just more like, I always felt like the more you
Push yourself outside your comfort zone, the more opportunities you present yourself. Like, always growing up, I was always actually a very shy person. Didn't really speak much.
Really?
Yeah, I was very shy all the way through like grade school and like junior high and even parts of high school as well too. And then somehow kind of broke out, where when I always felt like the more you push yourself outside your comfort zone, the more you just kind of grow with it. I also just kind of feel like you don't fall into this space either. And so everything has to line up right and you kind of stumble into it. And if you try to leave, I mean,
I tried to leave. I got pulled right back into it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's more.
but I also enjoy like challenging myself every day. I mean, there's times that there's not a challenge or a problem, something that I can't solve.
Yeah.
Never a boring day at that point, because then you'll learn from that. Like, okay, what could I have done better, or what could have caused it to happen, or what could I have done to prevent that from happening?
So all those things.
Yeah.
Well, is there a big moment? There's not. It's all of these moments, right? And a lot of them come down to people allowing you to fail, right? To make mistakes and to keep learning from it and growing. And I try to remember that with our people here too. Is like we have to give them the opportunities to lead, and allow it not to go perfectly, right? And that's a hard thing sometimes in leadership. There's certain jobs, you could do a lot of different jobs yourself.
Yep.
And it's sometimes easy to hand off the ones I'm terrible at. I'm not an accountant. I couldn't never, balance our books and do all of it. I can review it, but I'm not going to be the one to do it every day.
Yep.
But it gets really hard in the areas you give up that you actually enjoy or think you have some skill in.
Yes.
And then, but handing it off empowers the next person.
Yep.
And to let them make the mistakes that you're like, oh, I would never do that. Maybe you still would, right?
Yep.
Or you did at some point in your life.
Yep.
That you have to give that up. And like, I'm just curious, I'm always interested in trying new things. And I've been the one to sign up and say, sure, I'll do it. I was at University of Minnesota. I say I majored in student activities because it's like, oh, I could go and be a football recruiter. That sounds fun.
Oh, that's great.
And I would sign up for sometimes 15 things a quarter.
Yeah.
So I've always been interested in raising my hand and then probably failing, spectacularly. But you learn from it and you just try to improve.
Yeah.
And I think that's essential.
Yeah.
To be honest with you too, it's like
I always get asked like about successes and failures, and I don't know about you, Corey, but for some reason I can't remember a lot of great successes where I like go, wow, that's incredible with that. But what I can remember is all the times I've failed. But I think that's always a good thing, because I always tell everyone it's 1,000 no's to get to every yes. And so you learn so much more about yourself, about where you should be going, where the company should be going, directed by those things. So it's more, I welcome more of the failures because you really can learn from those. I mean, yeah, it can be depressing. I mean, it can suck. Don't get me wrong. And you have days where you're like, oh man, that was a bad thing that happened. But it's like, how can you better yourself, and where can you find the root of what happened in that failure to carry on with? I mean, personally, I don't want to say that no, we don't have failure all the time, but failures can definitely be a good thing. And I think it's definitely a good moment to grow from.